Hello everybody, it's been a while since we've been in this setup. I'm happy to be back doing some unboxings, got some things to do. What you're looking at right now is what our last video was. It is the Matchbox Skyjacker Ford exclusive from SEMA. And I was able to zip down to Las Vegas for about 7 seconds and with Gary Cody, and he opened one up, showed it off to everyone. Gotten a lot of questions about this model for obvious reasons. There it is. There's the Skyjacker model. I took it out of the box. I'm going to put it back in later, but I wanted to photograph it for the blog, lamleygroup.com. That will be up soon. Link is down below. Is this exclusive to SEMA? Yes. Were there a lot of them? Not at all. 100 of them. And in fact, they were all given to Skyjacker. And Skyjacker gave them mostly to clients as far as I know. And so there were a few I know that went by the booth and weren't able to get one. But never fear, this model is going to be in the main line here shortly. Gary said, what, 6 to 7 months? I don't know if it'll have the exact amount of detail. This model was actually hand assembled. Look, it's not even riveted, if you can tell there. So I have to be real careful with it. This wheel was glued on top, but so the model is still being developed. This was done very quickly. It's kind of cool to see, but it's coming. So if you like the truck, it is definitely a model. A little surprise. I'll write more about it on the blog. What I am opening up now. This box came from Europe. I'm gonna put a link to the store. I had gotten word about this store from a couple of you. And in fact, I know the person who runs it is a former Matchbox ambassador, cool dude. And I was able to find something I've been looking for a while. So it just arrived. I thought I'd open it for you. I've got a few things to do. We got a couple things in the mail, something from Japan Booster, but I'm going to start with this. We're going to do some Matchbox vintage unboxings. I don't know if vintage is the right word, but anyway, I'm just going to move this up here. And I'm going to try without making too much of a mess. In fact, I'll let you see what's kind of a lot of popcorn, things like that. So I'm going to keep it open here and just show you. These are all classic Matchbox. And classic, I would say probably if I say classic Matchbox, you're thinking more 60s, 70s. These are more from what I call the golden era, like 2007, 2008 through 2011. So I'm going to work through some of these. And one of the reasons I want to show these is because where Matchbox is coming now, it's kind of cool to see what they're doing. So we'll start with this. I just ordered a few of them. There is a Superfast, and I'm going to turn this off. So link to the store is down below. This is a Superfast 2005, I believe, Superfast Scion XB. I'm going to look for the 2006. So this is maybe 2006, 2007. Scion XB in white. It's one I've wanted for a while. You can see that on the card it's green. The reason for that is that back in the day Matchbox did a US version and a ROW version. Now ROW means rest of world, so they used the same card back, and the model was green, but they did a different color, same model, different color for ROW, rest of world. So that'd be Europe, South America, Australia, Asian countries, whatever. And it was white. I really like the Scion in white. And I didn't have it, so it was one I wanted to order. So that is one of them. Another ROW market only is the Stars of Cars from 2000. This is 7. They did it first as Stars of Germany, then Stars of Cars is the name. Obviously, you can see the short card. This is a Ford GT. I'll move in just a tad. Ford GT from the Stars of Cars series in 2007 in black with the tri-spokes. I think that one's pretty sweet. And another one I've wanted, the BMW Z3. Now, full disclosure, I used to have it, and then I stupidly got rid of it. I don't know why. And then I look back and I'm like, why haven't I got them? So I was able to get them there. Now you'll see these on eBay occasionally, but those are two that were hard to find. Oh, I got a present. I think this is probably one of the cars that I wanted. Oh, this is cool. Very cool packaging. Liberated model. And I'll see what is in here because I can't remember. Wow, this is awesome. Oh, this is cool. Okay, I think this is a little bonus from John. Oh, how cool is that? So If you want to look, see, it's a Matchbox Models of Yesteryear, 1921 Model T Ford. I don't know if you can see that in the glare. What a neat little gift. Oh, cool. And then here's another one too. Liberty statue. Oh, wow. So this is unexpected. This is a little surprise. Oh, he sent me 2 of them. Okay. So Models of Yesteryear is another brand that Matchbox does not do anymore. I'm assuming this was kind of a blank one so that people could use it as a promo. I'll try and get more information on that, but that is awesome. Thank you, John. Those are way, way cool. I'm going to put these over here. Okay. And thank you for the present. I can see why you wrapped it. That's awesome. All right. Okay, I'm going to try and pull these out without making too much of a mess, but this is the main reason. The Scion and the 2 Stars of Cars were little bonuses, but the main reason I went to the store and found what I found was for, I'm going to just show you this set here. It's a lot of stuff. This is something that has been, I think was readily available at one point and has been harder to find. I'm not saying that these models that I'm going to show you are going to be like on everyone's want list. There might be a couple. But, oh wow. Okay, so kind of showing off these European only. That's what I bought from here, from this store. A lot of European only models. And these are some of them that I don't think the series did particularly well, but I think this is very cool nonetheless. Alright, okay, I'm trying not to make a big mess here, and I probably will. So, these models that I'm trying to organize are the Euro Edition models from 2008. So you had Stars of Cars like this, and that was a lot of sports cars. Like the models on here, if you can see. Audi RS6 Avant, I think that was in red. Volkswagen Van, Jaguar XK, Flame Tamer, which is a fire truck, Range Rover Sport, Mercedes-Benz 280 GE, that was in police livery. Golf, that was gray, I think. Ford Transit Van, I think that had a Matchbox livery on it. Guzzler 4 GT, which you saw BMW Z3, and the CSL 500, which I think was in gray with a wheel variation. Just awesome, awesome models. The Euro Edition, not so much. I mean, cool, but not so much. It was a lot of original models, generic models, whatever you want to call it, but in a European style, European livery. So I'm going to work through these. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 models in this Euro Edition. They did it twice. The first year they did it with this kind of larger blister, and then they just did it in this small blister. So I'm going to start with ones that I just wanted the whole set. So these are not easy to find now. I mean, I don't know how many people are after a Corey King, but if you are, this is one of the harder ones to get because it's the Euro Edition. It was only released in Europe. I think they hung forever, but I don't think they're gone now. So this is the Corey King. I'm going to try and this back a little bit. In fact, I'll push all this back. Corey King, Power Lift. And since we're on short cards, let me move in just a tad. Sorry for that. Try to make it clear for you. There. Power Lift. Now some of these I think are licensed liveries. DAF XF95 Space Cab, I think that one's really cool. It's got the deco or the detail on the front and on the sides. And I can't tell if that's I'm looking at it closely, if that's a licensed livery. I don't think it is. But that's a model we've seen in the main line before. Ford Transit. Again, some of these licensed, some of these not. All realistic though, and that's kind of what you're hoping Matchbox is moving back to. You know, when you see they used to do some pretty awful generics, but these generics I think are all great because they're all based on real or real looking vehicles. Dennis Saber, that's a licensed fire truck. I don't know if it has a licensed livery, but German livery on it. I'm not even going to try and say the words Furwehr. I don't speak German, so I hope I'm doing that right. Trash King. I think a nice looking trash truck. Again in a Euro livery. I just think these sets are just so cool. Groundbreaker. Highway hauler, which is essentially the Isuzu truck, right? Looks just like the Isuzu truck, but they can do it non-licensed by calling it the highway hauler. Keep moving these back. And because I'm just looking at these, I don't have too much to say about them. Here's the tractor. I like that they use the K. I'm going to look closely. They use the C on the actual tractor, but there's just the K on the... That might be, yeah, I don't know, might be German. Tractor, you guys can help me out, those of you that know. Showed you this, the Guzzler. I think that Benzin, that's a licensed livery. Maybe it's not. You guys can tell me again. Let me know. Now, I don't buy this set unless it has the last two, and these last two I've really been after. But I thought, why not have the whole set and show it off? First one, BMW 328i Police. We don't see this model anymore, but I don't have all of them, but this is one I really did want. But look at that. Full livery from the front, side, and back. In a European style. Now there's a fair amount of these. I've got a lot of them, but not all of them. They were in the Stars of Cars series and everything else. But this one I have wanted. I think it's the only one that has those wheels on it. These 10-spoke wheels, which used to be just the lace wheels, and I wanted this one just because it's got the more modern wheels on it. Just really, really cool looking. Put that one like this. And the last one that we're going to see a resurgence of is the Mercedes-Benz Unimog U300 in green. These are becoming harder and harder to come by. Now this one, I even forgot it even existed. It was in the first Euro edition set, and it's also in the second. We've got one coming out in the Jurassic Park series with Matchbox, and now that the Mercedes license is back, I'm sure this is a model we'll see a fair amount of because we didn't see too many of them. But look at that. Front detail, no rear detailing, but side, front. I'm not going to open it now, but I probably will later. Anyway, that is the Euro edition from 2000, what did I say, 2008. You can see there's the back right there. The Dinky Toys, that's so Mattel could keep using that license, so they put Dinky on it. I don't know if they put it on the base. Doesn't look like they did. They did on the Stars of Cars. See that? There. In case you're wondering, so it says Dinky there, and I think that's that's an old car maker. That's a license that Mattel had, and this was a way for them to continue using that license, was by putting Dinky on these models. I don't know if they're still doing that. I don't know if they still have the license. I'd have to check. But that's why you see Dinky there on the back there. So, Unimog, BMW, super thrilled to have these. John, thank you so much. I will put a link down below. Check in the comments section. There's a link to the store. You want to check it out. Work through it. It's a little different in how it works, but it worked. I ordered them. I got what I wanted, and I'm very, very excited to have them. Thanks again, John. We'll talk to you later. Bye.